Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lyrics, and in today's reading we are going to see what's going to happen for you in your love life until the end of the year. So it will be like the next 2 months, but it's a timeless reading, so if you happen to find this video in the earlier month of December or middle of November, like whenever you find this video, it might still apply. I'm gonna still channel energy for this year, so 2021. So if you find this video next year, it might not be necessarily as relevant, but if you feel really drawn to this video, there might still be messages for you, you know. So you can feel free to give it a try. I wanted to do something different today, so no crystals, but a little, so they are like postcards type things. I got them at the Paris Book Expo. They are from manga editing company. They're really cute, I like them. I'm aware that for, you know, a reading that is about love, those cards are not necessarily heavily romantic. I mean, this is the only card with two people, but I just like them, and I thought I like the vibe that they have. Like, they're all happy, everyone is smiling, so I really like the vibe of it. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. So if you pick pile 1, this will be your card. This is really, like, to me, with the Vespa, it's like very Italian type of vibe. So if Italy is significant for you, or maybe those colors, yeah, that could be your way of picking. There's also like a title, it's the Melancholia of a Lost Love. Then we have this one with a very more like traditional, I think, I want to say Chinese, maybe Japanese vibe. I'm so sorry, please don't come for me. I don't know for sure, but we have those two people, they're smiling at each other. They're very cute. And on the back we have an initiatic trip on the search for happiness. So yeah, if you're searching for happiness, maybe that could be the way of picking this one. And then the last one, I think that might be my favorite one. I really like the snow and the vibe of it, and she looks really happy, or he, I'm not even sure if it's a she or a he. It could be both, honestly. And we have this dog slash wolf over here. I really like this one. And there is no really anything, like, the name is To Your Eternity. It's actually written in English, so for this one it will be more easy for you to choose. I don't have to translate, but yeah, that will be pile 3. So take all the time that you need. I will advise you to only pick one pile, because I haven't record yet those piles. Usually I always record first and then I do the intro, but today I was feeling rebellious and I filmed the intro before I actually do the pile, so I have no idea what it's going to turn out, how it's going to turn out, sorry. So yeah, just go with your gut, and I don't think you can go wrong if you follow your gut. And I will get started with pile 1. Hi pile 1, if you choose this card, this is going to be your reading all about your love life until the end of the year. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it for everything to fit in. Let's try here. Okay, we'll see as we go. So as usual, I got you guys a song. You got Ready for Ya by Demi Lovato. So right away, the vibe that I'm getting is that there is going to be something in your love life that is going to surprise you. So either someone that you were not expecting at all is going to come into your life. You're gonna meet someone that's really important for you, and by that I mean like someone with whom you're gonna have something serious and that's gonna help you grow and evolve. And I'm not sure if it's going to be like your soulmate or anything like that just yet, but like it's someone important, someone new that's going to come romantically, and that is going to be important. Also, they might be the one who make the declaration, like who says they have feeling for you. Maybe it's someone that you already know. So that's gonna be like, to me there's a huge element of surprise and you feeling like you were not ready for this, like you were not expecting this, and maybe you are ready, but you're gonna be so surprised that at first you're gonna be like, wait, what? What's going on? So, and if you are already in a relationship, it might be that your partner is moving faster than you think. Like maybe you're thinking that things are going well and things are not going to evolve so much in the upcoming days or month, but with this one, yeah, I think it might evolve faster than you think. So we're gonna see more. I have a bunch of cards. I don't know what came over me, but yeah, I was like, on this deck, and I end up with a bunch of cards. So we'll see how I can make everything fit. But yeah, and the vibe that I'm getting just with the song is really like some kind of really unexpected things coming for you when it comes to love. So for your main energy, you got new beginnings. Oh, I like that. Okay, I love that. I choose this butterfly like really randomly, and we have all those little butterflies right here. Look at this. Maybe it's gonna be fitting for those 3 readings, like something regarding new things. I want to take 2 more, so let's take those. The 12th house. Okay, so limitation, retirement, letting go, resilience, spirituality, faith. And Uranus, revolution, change, originality, innovation, individuality, the liberator. Can speak apparently. Let's put them here. Okay, so I think that for the majority of you, this person coming your way is someone new, or someone that's gonna maybe it's someone that you used to know, but because you haven't seen them in so long, it's gonna feel like a new beginning, because you're gonna have to learn all about them all over again. Or really it's like a new step that's gonna feel like a new beginning, like maybe you're gonna move in together with your significant other, or you're gonna take a pet together, and it's going to really make the relationship move in a way that it's gonna feel like you're almost discovering this person all over again. But there is really like, whatever this new beginning is for you, we had like the idea of something change, like something that you were not expecting coming, and here we have revolution, change, originality, innovation, individuality. So I think the energy of Uranus here is like, it's something new and that you did not expect in any way, but it's not a bad thing. It's just that it's something that's going to really rock your world. Like it's going to be really revolutionary. Like it's gonna feel really almost huge. And I mean, obviously if someone comes towards you and say, hi, I have feelings for you, or if you meet someone and then you suddenly feel like this person is my soulmate, like if you feel it like right away when you see them and you never expect to meet them, you know, obviously this is something that can be really world changing and really like intense. And I think it's the vibe here, because to me revolution is like, it's really something huge, you know, it's not a little change, it's something really intense. And this relationship, not only you were not expecting it, but it's gonna have huge impact on your life. And here there is a lot of words here, but the one that is standing out to me for your reading is spirituality and faith. And I think that as much as it's gonna be surprising for you, this new person or this new step in the relationship or whatever it is that's going to come your way, as much as it's going to be surprising, it's going to be something that you've wanted for a long time, that your soul have been craving, and that a part of you had faith that it was going to come your way at some point. It's just that you didn't think it would be that soon, you know. Like sometimes, let's say you've been wishing for your soulmate for so long, you've been longing for them, but you felt like, you know, right now was not the right time, you had a lot of things to do, you had a lot on your plate, and it didn't feel like, you know, you were not doing anything special and you always thought that you would meet them at some crazy event or something like that. It's like the idea that you knew it was going to happen, you just were not expecting it to happen now and in the circumstances that it's going to happen. That's the thing I'm getting. But I also, like, I have to talk about limitations with an S. So I think that maybe you might be so surprised and so a little bit scared by this new beginning that you might try to withdraw yourself. Like, you might try to be like, wait, let's shake things, let's wait, I'm not sure what's going on. Or maybe if someone is coming forward and being like, I have feelings for you, maybe even if you have feelings for them as well, you're gonna be so shocked by it that you're gonna be the one who's gonna put limitation on the progress of this new beginning, because you are going to be really like, yeah, you're also not expecting it, that you're gonna need some time to process. And the vibe I'm getting is that Spirit is saying it's okay. It's okay for you to take time. This new beginning is not going anywhere. It's a very beautiful new beginning. I like that we have the sun and the moon. And to me, when I have the sun and the moon in one card, I always think of really balance, because it's half the day, half the night. It's this perfect balance between both sides of ourselves. You know, we have our shadows, and we have a really more bright and uplifting side. So I really think that it's the perfect balance. You know, this new beginning will be something that's really balanced in the end, and something that really brings you a lot of joy. It's also something really beautiful and peaceful. Like, look at this, the sun is really shining on this waterfall and everything. Like, there is those birds flying. Just, it's really beautiful and peaceful. You know, it, like, you can imagine someone sitting here and meditating. It's something really calm and soothing. And I really think it's going to be the dynamic here, is that once you overcome the shock, once you overcome your own self trying to limit, like, I think it's really going to be your ego trying to tell you that this is too crazy, you shouldn't do it, you know. Once you overcome all of this, and really, I really feel like Spirit is telling you to take your time with that. Once you overcome that, you can really enjoy how beautiful this new beginning is. Okay, so I have a lot of cards, so I should keep going. We have time to go. And Thinker, like, I like how I feel like they are really opposite, because like, she's basically running, and you know, to me this door is almost like this one, you know, she's running toward this. That's the way I want to see it. But then also she is like, wait, it's the same girl also. Like, there is not that many fairy in that deck, and first of all, we have 44 and 45. They're following one each other, and it's almost like the way I'm seeing it is like, you at first, you're gonna be really shocked, and you're gonna think a lot about it. You're gonna be a lot in your head, your ego is gonna be really loud, but then at some point there is going to be something that's gonna make you feel like, okay, you know what, I'm not listening to you, ego, I'm listening to my intuition, and my intuition is telling me that this is going to be something that's good, something that's going to help me evolve and transform. So you know what, I'm spreading my wings, and I'm going. That's really the way I see it. And in some way, it's exactly what I was saying. Like, you're gonna be a lot in your head, and the fact that it's here, to me, it's really Spirit acknowledging that it's okay for you to take time. I think this is part of your process. This is part of you transforming and getting into this new beginning, this new area of your life, this new stage with this person. It's going to require you to understand what is your ego and what is your intuition, and when it is fine to analyze things, and when it is time to just go for it and take a risk. And even if it's scary, even if it feels like your entire world is going to be put upside down, it is still time to go and enjoy this new beginning. But I really think this is going to take some time for you. Like, it's going to be something really shocking, and then you're going to need time to process it. But first of all, I think that the person that is responsible for this shocking action, whoever they are and in whichever way, I think they are going to be really willing to wait for you. because I really think that their intention are pure and they really want something with you. And they are going to wait for you to go through that stage. But because we have the 44 and 45, I really get the vibe that you're not going to spend that much time in your head. Like, it's not going to be something that's going to last a few months. Also because this is an energy that's going to happen in the next 2 months. A little bit more than that, but yeah, about the next 2 months. So I really don't think that you are going to be lost inside your head, so to speak, yeah, for a very long time. But there is going to be those two separate moments when they come forwards, when they give you that shocking, like, news, whatever it is, like telling you they have a crush on you. Like, I don't know why I see someone like at a cafe and someone that they knew just see them and they come and they're like, by the way, I always like you, or something like that. It's something really random, and then leaving you like really like shocked and like wondering, wait, were they serious? What is this? Wait, why? I always had a crush on them as well. Why did they say that now? Why? And yeah, you're gonna be really confused. And I think also Spirit is encouraging you to first of all, ask your guides and your intuition, because with spirituality here, I really think that not only your guides are responsible for that, what's going to happen, but also they are going to be willing to give you like any synchronicity, any sign that you may ask to guide you here. But I really also think that you can reach out to them and be like, wait, why did you say that? And just ask for more explanation. And just, yeah, I really think as much as those people are alone, and I think that a lot of it will be you having to overcome how loud your ego is going to be, there is also the idea that you can reach out to them and ask for more explanation to what's going on. Okay, then we got perfect timing, and okay, I'm gonna put them here, and playfulness. To capture romance, allow your inner useful spirit of fun to shine. I like that. And perfect timing. So I want to start with the perfect timing. First, look at how happy she is. Oh. I really think that the idea here is that Spirit is telling you that right now, this new beginning, whatever it is that is in love that is coming your way, is happening exactly when it should. It's like there is no like rushing here. There is nothing like that. You have been evolving already a lot, and this is just the final stage. And I really think that this new beginning, as much as it is with love, because we have those butterfly here and transformation, I really think that it's going to happen in more area than just love. I really think that it's going to affect you in a more deeper level. It's probably also gonna affect your spirituality, because also, like I said, I think you manifest this, even though it came in a way that was really surprising. I really think that a part of you manifested this with faith, having faith that it's coming. And so it might just change the way you see spirituality because you had this manifestation come through, you know. So I really think that this new beginning is going to be more than just with love, and this perfect timing is really telling you that every doubt, every thing that's gonna feel like an issue, every worry, everything like that is just going to be your ego talking, because your angel are just going to be like, go for it, it's time to go for it. But they do know that there is going to be this moment of like, I like how, you know, this person is watching her, and I really feel like it's going to be your guides watching you. Like, it's normal, it's part of your journey that you have to figure this out, but we're here and we're telling you it's okay. It's a good new beginning. You can go for it. You can trust your guts. You can trust us. We know what we're doing. It's a safe door to work through. Look at how beautiful it is on the other side. So, and also those doors are really the same color. I think it's really really ironic that I picked those decks where this door is exactly the same color as this one. Anyway, and then we have playfulness, and so I think that this person is going to be someone that is really fun, and maybe that's gonna be why you're gonna be so shocked, because they're probably someone that's really chill and really all about, you know, having fun. And as much as I think that they are going to be that way with you at first, the reason why this card is here, and I never read it that way, which is really interesting to me, but I think that the reason why this card is here is because your guides are saying, don't be fooled. Even though they have this facade of very being playful and maybe not taking this seriously, this new style, like whatever it is, even though they might look like this is not a big deal for them, even though they might look like they chill, like it's just something like really not that a big deal, you know, in the inside they're dead serious about that, and they're really committed. Either it's the new relationship, either it's a new step in the relationship, whatever it is. And maybe also if it's someone that you just like, if you meet someone at an event and you feel like, you know, this is it, this is them, and if of course your ego is going to make you doubt, but you think this is it, this is them, but they are going to look so chill that you're going to be like, yeah, no, I'm just delusional, it's not them, they're not my soulmate, I feel this connection but it's just in my head, because they don't look like they feel the same way. This is just going to be a facade. Like this card right now to me is telling me that they're gonna look very nonchalant, you know, very like, no, nothing's coming to them, they're not overwhelmed by feeling, they're not feeling that they just met their soulmate, or they're not feeling that this new step in the relationship is important. But this is just the outside. On the inside, they are dead serious and they really want that to work. It's just that they are afraid that you are going to reject them in some way, so they don't want to show that. So they look really like just like they're having fun, like it's not a big deal. Okay, I'm gonna keep going because I've been rambling about this for a while. Do I see anything else before I keep on going? I also get the vibe of, like, I was getting like coffee, but also like coffee or something like that, but also an event, because she's wearing a really beautiful dress, she's as well, so maybe you guys are going to meet at some sort of event, maybe even because this goes until the end of the year, so maybe like some party even for the like really end of the year. I don't see any like indication right now of timing. I will see with the other cards other than perfect timing, so whenever it happens it's meant to happen at this exact time, but I don't know if it's gonna be November or December. Just to me there is the idea that you might be dressed well, so like either you are going to a restaurant or an event, or like there's the idea of being dressed up to me. So yeah, that could be also like indication. And then for you tarot, you got the Three of Wands and the Page of Wands. I want to start with the Page of Wands. To me it's just more confirmation that this is a good thing, you know. It's like the Page of Wands, like look at him, how happy he is with his little cat. Cat may be significant because I don't know why I choose that deck, but that deck has a cat, so look at him. So cat might be significant. Maybe you're gonna go at some event and the person who's organizing this event has a cat, maybe, or something like that. But the main thing here with the Page of Wands is that it's something good, it's a good news, it's something coming. So it's also like news in the form of like maybe a phone call or like on social media to me. So maybe this person is gonna come forward. Maybe you are going to be at an event, or maybe but still they're gonna come forward through message on social medias, or just a text or something like that. I don't really think a phone call because nowadays we don't make that many phone calls, but who knows. What do I get also? I also get like really, again, this playful energy to them because it's a page. I really get this idea, and look, he's really young here, but I like how his facade here on this card is someone that is really playful and young, but when you look at this card, it's someone in the back, and it's someone that's really more older and mature. Of course this card is not about this, but this is the vibe I'm getting here, is that when you see them on the front, they look like young and not ready for commitment, and really not just like just having fun, but the reality of it is that the reality of it is that they are more serious than they may appear. But yeah, really playful energy I'm getting here, as someone that looks like they are like almost childlike, you know, on the outside. We go back with the playfulness really well. Yeah, but most importantly, like some communication, good news. So that's what I was saying, like coming really expecting in an unexpected way. Oh my god. Okay, that was a mouthful. I'm sorry about that. And then we have the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands, you might know, that is all about travel. So you know, to me, it's also about success, but here, because he's looking at the sea, there's some boats here, and he's pretty dressed up as well. So I'm really thinking that maybe it's an event, or maybe you're going to go somewhere. So like, of course, traveling you can travel to your family and see someone that you haven't seen in a long time, or you could travel. I don't know why it keeps coming to my mind, so I'm gonna say it because Spirit is going to be mad at me otherwise. I keep thinking New Year's at New York City for some reason, and it's really random and probably for only one or two person out there, but like you guys going to, you know, when the ball drop. I live in France, so I just know that much, but I know that people go at Times Square every year for New Year, and there is the ball that dropping. I don't know why. Also with the new, it could be that happening in the new year. It's not going to be for everyone, but I think that for some of you that might be the case if you're planning on going to the ball drop for New Year. Also, the way I say that, it sounds really, no, my mind were somewhere else. Anyway, so yeah, the idea of you going somewhere, because travel seems a bit, you know, for some of you it could be like travel abroad, somewhere really far away from your house, but I really think it's only going to be for some of you. For others of you, it could just be travel to another city to attend an event or something like that. But again, yeah, also, my guys were like, remember what we said about this card? I was like, what? They say, you know, it could be also about you spreading your wings and finally flying, sort of spring, like finally starting something that you will be successful, believing in yourself, being confident in the idea that is going to be successful. And then we have this lady right here with her wings, you know, so maybe this is just also telling you that it is time to spread your wings and finally fly and finally feel confident in yourself and in the way you feel intuitively. Yeah. I like those three ones I like that they have, you know, flowers on them, and this one as well. So, you know, flowers might be significant. It's the end of the year, but you never know, like events or like weddings have flowers really often, so it's not that unlikely. Okay, and for your final cards, you got, I don't know where I'm gonna put them, but we're gonna figure it out here maybe. Yeah, okay. So you got Universe, always be in harmony with the universe. Here, yeah, it fits, nice. And then, so this is a new deck that I got. It's about Egyptian mythology. I really like them, but they are a bit, yeah. Anyway, first unveiled the revelation of Isis. So to me, always being in harmony with the universe is really just your guides encouraging you again with, like I was saying earlier, to reach out to your guides, reach out through tarot or meditation, just like trust the synchronicity that you see. I don't know why I'm really feeling this strongly since the beginning for you, like just a lot of synchronicity, a lot of really synchronistic events coming once this is happening. So really trust the synchronicity that you see, because they are direct message from your guides and they really want you to be in harmony with them, to listen to them as much as you can, because they're really supporting this. And this is just like what's going to happen, and I don't know if this person is going to be a forever person, but what I know for sure is that this new beginning, either the person you're with and you're going to the next stage, or this new person coming in, are going to be insanely important for you and your journey. So that's why your guides are so protective of this and really want to send you on the right path. And with Truth and Veil, the revelation of Isis, I'm gonna have a look at the gauntlet, but what I'm feeling right away is that it goes back to the faith, and maybe maybe you've been wanted this relationship or this new step for a while, and as much as you are going to be shocked by the way it's coming and by the way they appear at first, like they are not serious about it when they actually are, to me with the Truth Unveiled is the idea that not only this is going to be shown to you that they are not the way they appear at first, they are not this childlike person, but a more grounded and stable person. But also, this is deeper than that for me. It's this idea that maybe there is a lot of things in your life that you wonder why they happen. Maybe you wonder why you choose to do this or that, why things happen this way. And I really think that once you step into this new beginning, a lot of things are going to be unveiled. Like you are going to see why so many things in your life in the past, and maybe we'll go back as far as when you were a child, because they are pretty young here. So it is going to be the idea that everything is going to finally make sense. You're going to finally understand why everything happened in your life. So let's see the guidelet. It's a huge one. I'm gonna have to find it. There's no number to help me, so Priestess, Lady of the Stars. Is there? Oh yeah, there is a little right there. That's going to be helpful. This is the Truth and Veil. The Truth and Veil, 204. 204 might be significant for you, like 204. The 20. Okay. The 20th of April. Yeah, 20th of April. Maybe you're born on that day. Okay, so there are times when appearance of people, place, and things are truly deceptive. You will sense this when something feels uncomfortable within you, when you notice feelings of anxiety or doubt within you. You may think there is something wrong with you, but actually you are intuitively sensing that all is not as it appears to be. It is wise to trust your inner feeling rather than being convinced by outward appearances. There is a situation in your life, especially involving relationships, where something is not as it is being made out to be. To avoid undue suffering later on, Isis guides you to truth and revelation now. This is so synchronistic. What? God. Yeah, so this is going again to them looking, and I think that's why you're going to doubt a lot and be a lot in your head, and your ego is going to be so loud. Is going to be so loud. It's because the way of the appear, but really, it's going to be revealed to you that, and your intuition is going to tell you that this is something serious, but you're going to be doubting because obviously, what they show you is something really different. But again, also Isis is guiding you, so if you feel like you have some connection with this goddess, if you feel like you can connect with her, so either her or, like I said earlier, your guides, because they're really eager to help you, really rely on them, ask them if you feel like it, because they really are going to show you the way. But they have already, honestly, it's time to go. It's time to go to this new beginning. They're really encouraging you to go forward with this. And I really think this was the whole purpose of this video, like, and also it was 3003, so like mirroring, so it could be like confirmation for that this person, either this new step or this person coming, are someone that is mirroring you in some ways. And maybe the way that you deal with it is like when your ego gets loud, you start thinking, overthinking, and when their ego gets loud, they act like they don't care. You know, we all have our own coping mechanisms. We all have our own way to make things looks like we are okay and nothing is bothering us. And really for them, it's just like acting like they don't care about anything, acting like a child, really. But it's so far from who they actually are. It's just a coping mechanism, and I don't think they're gonna keep this facade for a long time. I think really easily with you, they will be able to show you the real them. And with the perfect timing, I can't stress enough how much your guides want that for you, and how important they feel like it could be for your journey on Earth. So feel free to reach out to them. They really, really want you to. Okay, that's going to be it for your reading, pile one. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I wish you a happy day or night whenever you are seeing this. Please take care of yourself. Good luck with this. This sounds like something really nice at the end, but a bit challenging at first. So yeah, good luck. And feel free to like, comment, or subscribe if you feel like doing so. That would be really helpful. And regardless, I hope I will get the chance to read for you again sometimes. Bye. Hi, pile 2. If you choose this beautiful card, this is going to be your reading about your love life until the end of the year. So I'm gonna try to fit it here. Can you see it? Oh, you can see the little man. Gonna move the candle. Oh, okay, that looks okay. Okay, so I don't know if you watched the entire intro. Maybe you just pick your pile right away, which is completely fine. But I was like, this pile is the more like Chinese, Korean-y. I say Chinese and Japanese, but it is pretty interesting that the song that you got is a Korean song from a K-drama. It's from Crash Landing on You. It's pretty popular, so maybe you've seen it. If you haven't, please watch it. It's masterpiece. It's amazing. I laugh and cry so hard. It was intense. I'm really empathic, so yeah, every time something really kind of hard, sometimes they were not even crying and I was like crying my eyes out. It was, yeah, anyway. It was intense. You got Let Us Go by Crush. And so really the vibe of that song, and also the biggest thing I think in this, well, not the biggest thing, but one of the biggest thing in this drama is that they are separated. Okay, so in this case, they're not that far away from each other. It's just that one is in North Korea and one is in South Korea. So obviously, it's not like they can meet whenever they want. You know, it's not like they live in France and Belgium or the US and Canada, because it, like, as much as there is a distance, they can. If you live in Canada and they live in the US, you can go see them pretty freely. When here, there was the idea that there's a lot of things keeping them from one another, and maybe this is the vibe either with the person you're with right now or the person you're gonna be with, or what I get strongly is that for those of you who know who your soulmate is, or you have someone in your head for a very long time, but they live so far away and it seems like, you know, impossible. And to me, this is the vibe here, is like the idea of that this relationship seems impossible. So, but also I like that it says it in the song. It says, like, in Korean, which I don't speak, but I wish, but I do not. It's this idea that they both can create a world inside their head where they can meet with one another and watch the stars, which is really pretty. I almost cried when I listened to that song with the lyrics again. So yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful song as well. And to me, maybe this is your guides and your spirit guides encouraging you if you're separated from this person, either by circumstances or distance or whatever it is. It's this idea that you can always reach out to them in the 5D. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you like. It's really the vibe that you guys are always connected to me, and that you can easily reach out to them if you are in separation or if you are going to be in separation. Okay, let's have a look at the card. You got manifestation. Oh, I like that. Okay. And then you got the third house, connection, communication, exploration, learning. And Big Quintil, Okay, I never know how to pronounce this, so please feel free to read it. Creativity, personal powers, specialty to unfold. Specialty to unfold. Okay, specialty to unfold. Yeah, this is looking good for you, Paul, too. So I don't know. Okay, so maybe this let go like this. Well, let's us go like this energy of being separated. Separated. It's something that's been going on, and that's ending, because here we have manifestation, connection, communication, exploration, learning, and creativity, personal power. So the vibe that I'm getting, okay, is that this is you. It doesn't matter if you're woman or man. So this is you, okay? This beautiful person reaching out to the stars, and you're more like the biggest power that you have is your manifestation right now. It's like you can manifest anything, and I think you are manifesting this relationship, and you are manifesting it in the 3D. And I like that we have the 3D, it's the third house, and to me it's like you manifesting something that's been really 5D oriented, something that hasn't been really present in your 3D life, into reality and into something tangible. And I'm not sure you're seeing how, because we don't see her face, we see her back, and I get the vibe that you're probably not aware of how close this manifestation might be and how accurate it's going to be. Like, by accurate I mean how it's going to be, like like if you, let's say, like right now you take a pen and a paper and you write everything that you want when it comes to love. This is what's going to happen. What's going to happen. It's exactly what you want. Did I? Wait. I'm sorry, I got an issue with my cameras. I'm back. So yeah, whatever you might write right now, because that's what you want, it's exactly what's going to happen. Especially when it comes to connection and communication with the person that you want. Especially when it comes to your romantic and love life. And with creativity, I like it. Like, I like how I went with that right after it, because to me it's like your guides being like, be as crazy as you want, be as wild as you want, be as creative as you want with your desire, because we're here for it. And you have an amazing manifestation. Like, your manifestation is really powerful right now. And with speciality to unfold, I really think like maybe there's like some gifts that you may think that you don't have, and you are trying to manifest it. Let's say maybe you want to be able to read tarot cards, and you're like, oh, I wish I could, and you're trying to manifest that. And with specialty to unfold, I think that this is not even something like, to me it's the idea that there is something that you are trying to manifest that you can already do. So like, it's not related to relationships, it's like something that you can do. Like, let's say you want to write a book, but you keep thinking like, my writing style is not good enough, so you keep on trying to manifest better skills, and you might also like read books and stuff like that. And with specialty to unfold, I get the vibe that your guides are like, just go with it, you can already do that. Manifest this relationship, because this is coming. Be as wild and specific as you want, but know that there is some things that you want to manifest that you already have. And maybe it's also okay, maybe it's also the idea that in a way you already have this relationship, because you can connect with this person in the 5D. And I also like how in this picture, they're almost flying, and they're not really communicating with one another. They are at a distance, but you can see they're connecting through their eyes. And so to me it's the idea, again, if we need more, then you guys are already so connected. And maybe you're thinking, this person doesn't even know me, we barely met. Or maybe you're thinking, they have never manifested any interest in me, so I'm sure this is like not happening. But the truth is, it's already here, it's already happening, and they are more aware of you than you think. Even if they don't know exactly who you are, and they are manifesting you as well, because usually manifestation is, when it's about a love relationship, when I get this card, I always think that there is like 99% of chances, or 144% of chances that the both of you are manifesting one another. So, but I really get the vibe that you guys are at a distance. Like there's something that feels really huge, like you cannot overcome that and be together. And that's why you're feeling stuck, and you think that the only thing that can make this situation better is manifestation. And I think in a way you're right. And this is just your guides being like, keep manifesting it, because your manifestation is really strong right now, and this connection is coming, and this communication is coming. This exploration of one another is coming in every way, mentally and physically. That came to me as well. And with learning, I get the vibe like learning one another. I really think that for a lot of you, this is something new, or like a reconnection with someone. I don't think this relationship is already happening, like you are already together, or if you are in separation in some way, like at a distance, or maybe it's like you have things to take care of, like the both of you have a lot of responsibility, and so you are at a distance and you cannot come together, like something like that. That's the vibe I'm getting here. Okay, let's keep going. Then we got All That Glitters and Building Blocks. Okay, so I want to start with building blocks. Building blocks, so I don't remember what it is exactly in the guidebook, but to me, every time I get this card, it's about strong foundation, guided by spirit, because every time I'm noticing this little head right here. So I also like how she's wearing a mask, and we have a mask here. And also, she has like, like this on her hair that looks like hers. So, okay, so the way I want to interpret that is that your manifestation is building a solid foundation, which could be ironic because manifestation is nothing tangible, and solid foundation feels like something that is more tangible, something that is more in the 3D. But I really think that as much as your manifestation is not something that you you can do things to help your manifestation, but I mean, it's not like you're not building something in the physical, you're building something inside of you with your energy, with your visualization. Yes, visualization. God, it's hard tonight. But yeah, you're really imagining it, and by imagining it, you're creating a solid foundation, which can be a bit ironic because usually we're like, well, you're not going to build anything in your mind, but here it's the exact opposite. You're building something inside your head, inside your mind with your manifestation. It's beautiful, and honestly, it's impressive. I'm really impressed. And you have so much power, just please use it. And be as creative as you want. Once again, it keeps coming to me. And with All That Glitters, so I'm gonna have a look at the guidebook after that, but the first thing I'm seeing is that your manifestation is gonna feel like it's this pile of gold. It's like, be as wild as you want, be as crazy as you want, manifest this thing that's gonna feel too good to be true. Because imagine if you had this pile of gold in real life, it's gonna be like, damn, that's insane, And that's the vibe here, is that when it's going to come to you, when this person is going to come, when this connection is going to come to life, it's going to feel like it's a pile of gold. This person is like this diamond in the rock that you finally find. Okay, let's look at the guidebook. 16, 15, and 16. Essential meaning: a need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new things, being mercurial. So, and okay, so I think that goes back with the mask, because we have the mask here, and she was wearing a mask as well. And the vibe that I might be getting is that maybe you're feeling like you're not seeing this manifestation in the 3D. Maybe you've been manifesting this for a long time. I mean, not maybe, I'm pretty sure 99% that most of you have been manifesting this for quite a while, maybe years. And I think that you're really thinking that there is no improvement. And you're like, yeah, she's saying that this girl on the screen is telling me that I have some insanely manifestation powers, but it's been a year and nothing's happening. So, sure, yeah, why not? But I think that you are feeling this way because the person that you are manifesting is not showing the way they feel. It's like they're wearing a mask, maybe because they have to, maybe it's because they feel like because their circumstances are keeping them from you, it's better for them to pretend they're not feeling it rather than say, I'm feeling it as well, but I cannot do anything about it, you know? And I really think that there is, like, you're feeling and thinking that your manifestation is not happening because this person is not showing you the way they are actually feeling. They are wearing a mask. And because this lady is wearing a mask as well, maybe you're doing the same. It's like, if you are in communication with this person, I really think that the both of you are acting so chill about it, like barely talking and just like once in a while, hey, how are you? Fine. You? Fine. Okay, bye. You know, this type of thing, when you're actually both manifesting one another, but you're just acting like you're not. You're just acting like, and maybe also in the 5D, maybe you're trying to connect with this person, but every time you actually feel connecting with them, you act distant. You act like you want them, but you play it cool, you know? It's the vibe that I'm getting. It's like the both of you want one another. Either you know who this person is, but the both of you are wearing a mask in the physical. And so it is keeping you from one another right now. But I think this is part of what was intended for you. And regardless of this is still coming in before the end of the year. Communication, connection, exploring this relationship, learning a lot about one another, it's all coming still before the end of the year, regardless. And even if right now in the physical there is those masks that are being worn, this manifestation is building a strong foundation at the end of the day, and you are way more powerful than you think and way more powerful than it may appear. Okay, then we got deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And a year from now. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that you guys are going to come in communication. You guys are going to start learning about one another, and it is going to feel too good to be true because this is going to be something that you really manifested. But it's going to take time for the both of you to fully take off your mask and fully admit that you guys have been wanting one another for a really long time. Even if you didn't knew who the other was. You've been longing for one another, but I really think that at first you're both going to play it very cool, being like, in your head being like, shit, this is everything that I ever wanted. They are exactly who I imagined them to be. But when you guys are like talking with one another, it's like, you guys are chill. You're like, no, it's not a big deal. Hi. Nice to meet you. And with a year from now, I think it's going to take you guys a lot of time to admit that what like that you knew before meeting about one another. It's like, and it's understandable, not to rush into like spiritual things when you just met. It's fine. I really think that it's not spirit is telling you not to do that. It's spirit telling you that it is something that can be normal, and every relationship is different. And if the both of you needs times to take off your mask, it's fine. What I like also is like, look at this little angel taking off the mask. Oh, sorry, I wasn't in frame. So sorry. So I really think it's the idea that the both of you have been manifesting one another, but it's gonna be a while before you really acknowledge that, before you start acknowledging that you are both a lot into spirituality, that you both felt each other on an intuitive level. And also with a year from now, I think that it's the idea that you guys are going to meet and you are going to start learning about one another, exploring this relationship before the end of the year. But all of those issues, like you two wearing a mask, and maybe those distance, like the fact that you are at a distance, or that there is some stuff keeping you from being in the physical with one another, this is going to take time to be resolved. And really, a year from now, for me, it's the idea that in a year from now, everything is going to be resolved. Like, all the masks are going to be gone, and everything that has been putting pressure on this relationship and making things maybe a bit complicated are going to be resolved. That's the way I see that. So like, let's take a concrete example. Let's say because we have like Korea here, so let's say your person, the flame is dying. Oh no. Okay, no, she's surviving. She's a fighter. So let's say you live in Australia. Okay, I'm gonna go with Australia. You live in Australia, and the person that you are asking about live, because we had a Korean song, they live in Korea. So let's say something happened and you guys meet in the physical, online, like there is some sort of meeting with one another, and you guys get along really well, and so you guys start talking, and you start talking, and you start talking, and for like a month, because you're both still at a distance from another in different countries, and you have responsibilities, so you are, let's say you are the one in Australia and the other one in Korea, doesn't have to be, don't worry about it. And like for a long time, you just talk at a distance, you start to learn about each other, you start to connect with one another, but there is always this thing holding the both of you back because you are away from one another. And as the time passes, you're getting more and more confident about it, you're getting more yourself around one another, and you start to feel like it's okay to open to them, you start to feel like you can show yourself more, so you take off the mask, the both of you, as the time progresses. Like, I see this as like the manifestation is coming fast, in the sense that you are going to meet them fast, and then it's gonna unfold naturally through times, because those things are still here, the things that are keeping you from one another. And so I think that in 1 year, you guys are going to be like, you know what, I've liked you from the beginning, and I've played it cool, but I've always dreamed of you. You were always the person I was looking for. And you're gonna be like the both of you are going to say that to one another, and you're gonna find a way to work out those things that are keeping you from one another, because you're gonna want to make this work. And in 1 year from now, it's gonna be like pure harmony. You're gonna feel like the world is yours. And also with the world, I really think that there is some sort of distance between the two of you, like physical distance, but it's going to be good. It's just going to take a bit more time than you think. It's like the manifestation of this person is going to be coming fast. You're going to be in contact, connection, communication, exploration, learning of one another, but it might not be romantic right away, and it might take time to evolve so that you can be yourselves. Okay, but it's not a bad thing. Like, I don't have, it's like sometimes when we hear about delay, we're like, oh yeah, but I really think that at first, just talking with one another, the two of you, it's going to feel enough. I don't think that it's going to be something that you're like damn, I wish we were together already. I really think that you both gonna need that time to open up, to be yourselves with one another, and it's not going to be something that feels sad and complicated. It's just going to be part of your journey with one another, and it's not going to be an issue. That's not the way I feel it, as at least. And with building blog, I really think that this manifestation, but also this time that you're going to spend learning about one another and through communication, maybe not in the maybe not face to face, but over the phone or over social media or something like that, is still going to build a solid foundation for you to create, honestly, a life together and maybe even a family together. I will go that far if it's something that you want, because there's a lot of people in this card. So yeah. Okay, then you got the star. God. And you got the 10 of Wands. Okay. So first of all, I don't know why she is so naked. I am, yeah, okay, she's naked. I'm gonna have to be happy with it. So, I want to start with the 10 of Wands. A 10 of Wands, so okay, so first of all, what I like about these decks is that those wands have little flowers on them, and to me it makes me feel like the burden might not be that heavy because there is flowers. No, flowers are pure and beautiful, and so to me it's that as much as it has to carry all this weight, as much as it could be, you know, a bit overwhelming and stressful, there are flowers. So it's like, the vibe that I'm getting is that as much as I think it's going to be about overcoming this, I think that, and maybe that's why you guys are going to want to take it slow, because your person is gonna have so much to deal with, and you're gonna have so much to deal with, that at first you're gonna be like, they are exactly who I wanted, they are amazing, I want to be with them. But resolving everything that is keeping us in separation right now is gonna feel like something that is really heavy and really complicated at first. But I really think that's why your guides are telling you that this is something that's going to take time, because it's going to take time for you to realize that it doesn't matter how heavy it's going to be to overcome all of this, because what is waiting for you at the end, it's so much more joy and love and contentment and peace and just all of it. It's so much, like, it's everything that the stars is always to me like one of the cards that said this is everything that you could have ever wanted and more. And so, and I like how this star look exactly like this one. And so to me it's the idea that as much as at first it's going to sound like a lot to overcome everything that you guys are gonna have to overcome to finally be together, at the end you're gonna be willing to do it, because first of all it's not gonna be that heavy once you start doing it. That's what the little flowers are telling me. But also this is going to be exactly what you manifested and more. And also the star is all about creativity, and we have creativity here. So I really think also your guides, just beside being creative in your manifestation, wants you to be more open to your own creativity. Maybe you've been shutting that down a little bit. That's the vibe I'm getting. But yeah, they are telling you here that this person is going to enter your life before the end of the year, but maybe not romantically right away. It's going to take a lot of, and I think it's not that you guys are not going to feel love for one another. It's just that there is going to be too many circumstances that are going to feel like it's too much. But ultimately, you guys won't be able to just shut this relationship down, because you made for one another, you manifest one another, you mirroring one another as well. I don't remember where I see this mirroring, but I don't know, I want to say it. So you're mirroring one another with the manifestation, with you're both manifesting it. And so you're still going to do it because this is everything that you both ever wanted. But it's gonna take time. Okay. I feel like I'm rambling. So then you got Tree of Life. Oh, I love that for you. You are deeply connected to the world around you and dependent on it for your ability to grow and thrive. And then we got Scale of Balance, Ancient Tantra of the Soul. Okay, so this is a new deck that I have, and I am not really familiar with every interpretation of those cards already. This is like a very Egyptian vibe. It's all about the Isis goddess, but it's like it's she. But if you feel any connection to her, by the way, you can reach out to her. I think she is willing to help here. But the idea of me here is like, you know, in Egypt, they used to believe that when you die, they weighed your soul. In ancient Egypt, they weighed your soul to know if you can go to paradise or not. And what I want to interpret it here, because we have those two people here, and she is a woman and he is a man, you know, there's the bear here, so I know too much about ancient Egypt. It's okay. No, anyway, so there's a woman and a man, and she's like this goddess holding the scale, and to me she is holding the scale of both of their soul, and they are even. And to me it's the idea that the both of your soul are equal, and you both, maybe for some of you guys are like twin flame or soulmate, but it doesn't matter really. The vibe that I'm getting is that you're both equal in what you want, in what you do, in who you are. You are very complementary and really in balance in your relationship, but in the people that you are on a soul level. And I really like that. I really like that because it made me feel like you both are going to go through the same thought pattern, and you both gonna came to the same decision to carry that burden and to reach that star. So I really think that, yeah, this is the idea of, like I was saying, mirroring one another and just being really equal. And with the Tree of Life, it's like you are deeply connected to the world around you and depend on it for your ability to grow and thrive. To me, this is the idea of, you know, like how the tree has so many roots. And I think it's the idea that it's okay to reach out to your own roots. By that I mean, you don't have to keep, because I really think that this is going to happen like almost secretively, like it's just going to be between the two of you. You don't have to keep it for yourself. You can ask other people in your life to help you. Because the Tree of Life always remind me, you know, I don't know if it's the same in English, but in French, when you do like, you search for your ancestors, you do a family tree. Yeah, it's the same in English, it's a family tree. Okay, yeah. You know, you do a family tree, and here is the way I'm seeing it. It's like your family tree, but in the way of like the people surrounding you, so like your friends or your family. It's really Spirit telling you that ask for their help. Ask for their help in this situation. Ask for their support, just if you need it. Spirit is here, but like it's like with Pile 1, really, Spirit was encouraging, not Spirit, their guides in Pile 1 was really encouraging them to reach out to them, you know, to their guides. But for you, I really see the idea of reaching out for your friends or your family, the people that you really count on, and the flame is still surviving. I don't even know how, but it wants to stay with you until the end of the reading. I think it's mind-blowing how it's still alive. I'm just gonna check a little bit of what they say in the guidebook just to see, because in Pile 1 there is like this little message, and it was so synchronistic with the reading. It was insane. Okay, so let's go to the little thing here. Scale of balance. Scale of balance. Scale of balance, 147. 147, I passed it. 47, scale of balance. You are a tantrika, an initiate on the path of divine healing of the masculine and feminine. Also, yeah, divine healing of the masculine and feminine. It reminds me of twin flame and how they are in perfect balance of masculine and feminine energy with one another and how they help one another reach that state. So if you are identifying with this, it could be extra confirmation. The two sacred polarities that are universal to human experience. As these energies come into mutual respect and balance, you intend great power, presence, and healing effect in the world of the soul and in the human world of form here on this earth. You are supported in further exploring this path now, under the auspice and blessing of beloved Isis. So, okay, so if you don't identify with the twin flame label, which is perfectly fine. We are not everyone is a twin flame, and it's probably easier for everyone. But if you identify with it, if you're not, this is going to be the end of your reading, I believe. But you can still listen to this message. But if you identify as twin flame, I think this message sent me back to spirituality to unfold, and I think that one of the things that you don't see is how your relationship and the way you're gonna learn to love one another unconditionally, and the way you're gonna learn to overcome your circumstances is going to be really healing for the world. The way you're both going to come into exact balance of divine masculine and divine feminine energy within you in order to be with one another is really going to heal people on a more larger scale. We are all connected. We are all on this planet connected with one another, and I really think that you guys coming together is this speciality to unfold, is this extra power that you have that you might not realize, and maybe you will never realize it, that you guys coming together and you guys loving one another is going to heal way more than just you. And maybe that's why it's going to feel like a burden. I know that, the twin flame path is a really complicated one, and so it can feel like a burden, obviously. There is so much to overcome, there is so much work to do on yourself. Your twin is going to trigger you into being the best version of yourself, the more balanced one as well, and there is so much healing to do. Like, it's not just circumstances, it's also within you, and that's why it might be really complicated and feel really heavy, but it's definitely worth it. So yeah, don't give up. And yeah, that's going to be it for your reading, Paul, too. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I'm gonna give some rest to this little guy because yeah, I feel bad for it. It's fighting so hard. So yeah, thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I wish you a happy day or night whenever you are watching. Damn, I can't close it apparently. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe if you feel like doing so. And I hope I will get the chance to read for you again someday regardless. Bye! Hi, Pal 3. If you choose this card, this is going to be your reading about your love life for the rest of the year. I like this card. I like the vibe of it. Like how he took all of his belonging and went on an adventure. Okay, let's get started. So I want to start with your song. You got a very unexpected song. You got So What by Pink. So yes, I was not expecting that. So what? Spirit is like, so what? Yeah, so I think, okay, so what is all about, having gone through a breakup and being like, so what, I'm still a rock star, so like it's the idea that even though this person Pink just went through a breakup, she's not going to let it destroy her. She's still going to be this strong, independent woman that she is. She might be hurt and she might feel pain, but it's not going to destroy her like it can sometimes. She's still going to be that strong woman that she is, because she's went through a lot in her life and she knows how to be strong now. And I think it's the same for you. You went through a lot, and I think right now someone probably break your heart, and maybe it was a relationship, maybe it was something more vague than that, like a situationship or like something, just something that turned out badly. And maybe it's not even about love. I mean, I think for a lot of you it is, but it's just like having something that's really disappointed you and people expecting you to crumble, but you still being like, no, I'm still a rock star. I'm still strong. I am healed enough and I am strong enough to be hurt but not let it destroy me. That's the vibe I'm getting. Okay. For your for your man energy, you got strength. I love that. It's like also with this card, you know, it takes courage to take all your stuff and go on an adventure on your own with just your dog slash wolf. I don't know what it is, but and I think it's the same for you. It's like I think you went through something really, really tough just now. Probably in love, but just maybe in general. And either there's a new relationship that's going to come and teach you strength, or you're just going to find the strength on your own. Like she's on her own, just petting a little baby. Are they? Usually they are lion. Yeah, baby lions. Like they look cute. They won't stay that way for long, but yeah. And also a lot of this, like to me it's the moon behind her, like really this moon, like divine feminine energy, strength coming from, you know, it's the strength coming from the feeling almost, you know, it's the strength coming from having been hurt and having so many feelings that make you stronger. That's the way that I see it right now. Let's have a bit more info. Then we got Doreen, gifts, resources, talents, harmonious expansion, fluidity. And we got sextile, opportunity, emerging growth, capacity to expand. So I really think that, so this is a love reading, and I think we're gonna get more info later on, but I really think that right now your guides are coming through, are coming through to tell you that you are a strong individual on your own. They saw that. They saw how you didn't let this hard and complicated and hurtful experience destroy you. They see how strong you are now. There's this butterfly, you know, on her leg. So to me, it's this idea that they saw how much you evolved, how much stronger you are. And I really think that they are telling you that because of that, maybe before, you know, in the past when you get hurt and something didn't went well, there is this period of time where you were in the in between, you know, you were not like this. Usually when something go bad and something end, it's the end of that cycle. But sometimes when we need time to heal and process, there is a period between the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. And the vibe that I'm getting here, I'm sorry, I don't know what I keep saying and but the vibe I'm getting here is that you won't need that period of time anymore. You don't need time to process this energy because you already have. And your and again, your guides, I don't know why I'm noticing my end. Anyway, your guides are telling you that now you are strong enough for have new opportunity coming your way right away, for you to keep on growing right now as it is and keep expanding. You don't need to have this, you know, period of like calm and just wait for things to move again because you need time to process. It's not your case anymore. You're strong, you're on top of things, and your guides are like, we knew, but now we're even more sure that you are this really strong independent woman or man, and we are here to tell you that everything new that you want is going to come. And with gifts, resources, talents, harmonious expansions, fluidity, it's just that you have everything that you need. To me, you are really, it's like we can always grow, but for this period in your life, you are as evolved as you can be. You're gonna have to need new experiences and new things, new challenges in life to learn again. But as of right now, of the things that had happened in your life and the way you deal with them, to me it's really the idea that you are you are grown enough to deal with them on a mature and in the almost perfect, there is no really perfect, but perfect way, at least for yourself, you know. And it doesn't mean that you don't feel pain. To me, like, you're probably hurt by what happened, and you're probably, you know, going to need times to completely leave that in the past, but you are strong enough that spirit are willing to send new things your way right away. And I really think you're someone that's really talented. This is like the talented and gifts stood out to me. So I think you're really talented, either when it comes to spirituality, because she makes me think of the goddess on the moon from the, I think it's the energy oracle deck. She makes me think of the goddess of the moon, and someone that is really strong and powerful, especially in spirituality or like any like creative endeavor. So I really think that you're really talented, and your guides are really encouraging you to keep looking at this, keep trying to create things, because this is going to help you grow even more. And maybe this is your next step, you know, evolving it to an even bigger stage when it comes to your creativity and your talents. But it's gonna be easy because harmonious expansion and fluidity, I don't think you're gonna have to, you know, fight for it. I think it's going to come really naturally to you, because you're, sorry, I hit the camera, because you're really connected to your inner strength and your inner guidance and your emotions. You really like, I think that you are really beautiful in like a strong divine feminine when it comes to your energy, but I'm sure you will also have a good balance of masculine energy. I really see her as like as powerful as it gets. So I really think that as much as you are more the divine feminine type, you still have a good balance of feminine and masculine energy. And I get a very peaceful vibe, which is strange because we have a very like strong and, you know, energetic song, but your energy, so I think that's what happened. Like, it felt a bit chaotic. The things that you left felt chaotic, but now you're back to your strong self and more calm and composed self. Okay, let's get some more cards. Did I talk 10 minutes on those 3 cards? Oops, that was not intended. Okay, then you got serendipity and not for you. Interesting. So I never read the not for you the traditional way. I read it in a very weird way because of the fortune cookies. And what I don't like about this card is that the fortune cookie is not open. And to me, I always interpret this card like something that looks like it is not for you, but it's only once you open it that you will know if it is or if it's not. So it's really that this idea that as long as you don't try, you cannot be sure that it's a no or a yes, that it's for you or not for you. And here it's like the appearance make it look like it's not for you because it's not for you and there is the knob sticking out. But maybe if we go and we open this fortune cookie, the answer is going to be different. That's the vibe I'm getting with this one. And with this window, and to me this is your guide or spirit watching over, it's like they're wondering, are you going to try it or not? And I think they're going to send someone your way, and someone that's going to feel very serendipitous. I want to have a look on this one. 18, 23, no, 18. Okay, 18, meaning opportunity aligned with readiness, the awareness of synchronicity, luck, and good fortune appearing as sign and symbol, a magical alignment of event. So yeah, I really think that spirit are going to send someone your way. And someone that might, because of what you went through right now and because that you feel so good on your own right now, you might look at this person and be like, no, they're not for me. And spirit are going to send you sign that they are. The vibe that I'm getting is that you don't have to try that, you know, that person that they are going to send your way, because I think Spirit and your guides are going to be fine with you staying in this energy a bit longer, but ultimately they will keep sending you reminders of this person, and they know for sure that when you're gonna see this person, you gotta be like, nope, they're not for me, they're not the one, that's not it. I'm not going to try that, Spirit. I don't know why you send me this person, or my guide, I don't know why you made me meet this person in such a serendipitous way, but I'm not into it. And your guides are gonna be like, okay, fine. Okay, fine. But every day we're gonna send you more synchronicity. We're gonna send you a reminder of this person. We're gonna bombard you with this person. And so maybe eventually you're gonna give in on your own timing. Okay, one more info. I'm really curious now. We have very soon, so they're gonna send you this person very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I don't think you need to decide anything. They have decided. So like very soon, this person is going to come very, very soon. And that's why you're probably gonna be like, no, because you're still like, there's the lingering of this energy, obviously, because it came through here. So whatever happened that hurt you, even though you are somewhat overing, it's still in your head. Like, you're not going to forget about it in 1 week or in in 1 month even. So like, if someone comes along, like, Spirit is going to be like watching from behind the curtain, like, here, we're sending you this person. And you're gonna be like, nope. And they're gonna be like, yep. And you're gonna be like, nope. It's gonna be like, every day they're gonna tell you, yeah, they are it. And every day you're gonna be like, no, I don't think so. Until, yeah, maybe one day you give in. I don't know, we're gonna see with the tarot. I hope I will get more info, or otherwise I will get a few more cards, but yeah. And then we have improving health. So I really think that as much as you might be on the perfect track when it comes to your inner health, like mental health, and this card to me is encouraging you to improve maybe your physical health. So for some of you, it can be like, just go to the doctor and have a check-in if you've been feeling some things that are not like normal or usual for you. Or it could just be having more physical activities. That's the way I see it, or eating better, just something like that. Like, I think you guys are just encouraging you here to improve your physical health as much as you have improved your mental and spiritual health, if that makes sense. It's like you're on top of things when it comes to your spirituality, you're on top of things when it comes to your creativity, you're strong, you evolve, but they wish that you will put a bit of that energy on your physical health as well, like better eating, more movement, more activities, things like that. And I think you should really pay attention to it, because for this card to come in a love reading, I really think that they were eager to tell you that. So yeah, check that. And if everything is fine with you, I would say maybe, okay, I got something. Okay, maybe you're gonna, okay, so if you're like, what is she saying? I spend 3 hours a week at the gym, or 4 or 5 hours a week at the gym. Like, maybe this person, you're going to meet them like at the gym, or like at a salad bar, some place that is about health. So like in the park, maybe you guys will both be jogging or going on a jog. Jog? Is that the way you say it? Anyway, so like maybe. So for some of you, you still check on your health if you feel like there is some issue here. But for some of you, you might meet this person very soon in a place that is about health. So maybe at the hospital for a checking, or at the doctor, or at the gym. Maybe this is the place where you are going to meet. Like, for a bunch of you, I think that if you're perfectly fine with your health, if really that message of improving your health, your physical health, didn't resonate in any way, then that might be the place where you're gonna meet that person, someplace related to health. And very soon, like, I can't stress that enough. I don't think you're gonna accept them very soon, but they are going to enter your life very soon. And to me, they are someone new. someone that you don't know anything about. Okay, let's have a look at the tarot. You got the High Priestess, and Strength. Okay, and the Lovers. Okay, I got more info now. You might not gonna like this so far. Okay, anyway, so you got the High Priestess. To me, that goes so well with what I was saying. Divine Feminine, really empowered, and just, yeah, on top of things. Like, this is exactly what I was saying with Strength. And I haven't seen those cards before. Sometimes it's crazy to me how it match. But yeah. What is she holding? She's holding flowers and like some scribble things, something where you write on. So maybe writing, or even flowers, like creating flower arrangements. Maybe one of the creative talents that you have. But yeah, we have the Moon again, we have a Black Cat, and just, it's the High Priestess, you know. I don't even know what to say. I would just repeat myself from this Strength card. It's just, she's all about Divine Feminine, being really spiritual, being intuitive, just like, she is really strong and intuitive, and she worked on herself, and she's really strong and powerful. Yeah, she is. This is just twice. So it's like, if when I said that, you're like, I'm not sure, you know, I still doubt myself sometimes. Spirit are like, we put twice, basically the same card, in case you're not sure. We're telling you, you are an amazing person that has really worked a lot on herself and or themselves. And you are really in touch with your Divine Feminine energy. You are really intuitive and strong and, yeah, powerful. How many times will I say that? I don't know. Okay. And then we have the Lover. I was wondering what this relationship might be. But so the Lover. So first of all, you have 2 major arcana. So as much as I think you're not going to want them, they are going to leave an impact on you. And I don't think they will necessarily do anything crazy. It's just that because Spirit will keep reminding you of them, and because there is, well, let's be honest, even if you're not ready for them, there is a lot of potential here. And I like how in pile 1, the song that they got was Ready For You by Demi Lovato, which is about someone not being ready for someone else. And here, I don't think you're not ready. I just think you don't want them right now. You just don't want them right now because you don't want that for yourself now. Or you don't want them specifically. Maybe you're like, oh, maybe if someone comes around and then they come and you're like, okay, someone but not them. That's the vibe I'm getting. But Spirit are like, they are your soulmate. Maybe for some of you, but for all of you, for sure, there is some potential here for a very loving and lasting relationship. So yeah, do with it what you want, but Spirit are really set on this person. Even though you're gonna feel like they're not for you, they're really set on them. And yeah, yep. And also they are wearing wedding outfits. So yeah, you don't have to get married with them, but I really think that you are so powerful on your own right now that it might be easier in your head to stay like that, you know. Sometimes when things go well, when we are on our own, when you find this flow where you're happy by yourself, and your past relationships were not really fulfilling, and they brought you more sadness and challenges than anything else, you might think that allowing someone to come into your life might be too much of a burden almost, or too much of a challenge. But I really think that your guides won't let you go easy on that. They will keep reminding you of them. You will dream about them. You will get synchronicity every day. You will see them on social media where you shouldn't be seeing them, or you will end up, like, you will go for a coffee and you will end up seeing them when you never see them here before. Stuff like that. That really, they will keep you guys strangely, really, on a really weird way, meet all the time until you give in, or not, but they will definitely try because they think there is a lot of potential. And I think if you give this person a chance, if you open this fortune cookie that they are, you might see that they are amazing on the inside, but it will be your place to allow them to show you that, because as long as you will be against it, you will see them as this close fortune cookie saying nope. It's only when you will be willing to give them a chance and willing to open them up, let them open up at least, that you will see who they truly are, and you will be able to make a decision about giving them a chance or not. But as long as you will not let them show you who they are, you will make a decision that is not true to yourself, honestly. And that's why Spirit will keep sending them back to you, because they want you to at least give them a chance so that you can take a decision from an open and, what's the word? From an enlightened perspective, you know? A perspective where you know them and you know what you are saying no to. Okay, let's have a look at your final messages. You got discovery, reawaken your sense of discovery and expedition. I like that for you, actually. And Mother of Life, nourishment of the golden grain mother. So I'm not sure what that is. This is a new deck that I got about the Egypt goddess Isis. So we'll see with the guidebook. But with the discovery, reawaken your sense of discovery and expedition. To me, it's the idea of, like, again, your guys encouraging you to reopen yourself to discover someone that they are sending towards you. Reopen yourself to give it a try. You know, it might not work. You might still say no to it because you're wanting someone else or something else. And I don't think your guys are going to be that mad if you say no to that person, but they are going to force you to give them a chance, at least, to show you who they are, so that you can say no for an actual good reason. No, not just because you don't want them in your life. And then they're not going to let you go off the hook on this one. And I really think it's because you're so powerful already and you're so on top of things that they really think that it's a shame that you will push away someone that has so much potential just because you're not willing to give them a chance. It's that you evolve so much, you're such a strong individual, you have so much power, you're so talented, you have such a good connection with your intuition, but still you're so attached to the way things are right now, or you're so attached to something that you have in your head of the way this person should be or how you should meet or something like that, that you are not willing to give this person a chance. And they won't let you do that because this is not in alignment with who you are, basically. And this is the only thing maybe that you still need to work on. So they will bug you until you give it a chance. And by that, it doesn't have to be like you jumping into a relationship with them, just giving a chance to a possibility of a relationship with them, seeing who they are and saying no to them for the right reason, and not just based on what you decide arbitrarily, like what you decide because you don't want to take the chance. And okay, let's have a look at the guideline for this one. Mother of Life. Let's see. 109. The 10th of September might be significant. 109, 10, 9. Or the 9 of October. Because in France, you know, we read it like day and month, but I know that in the US, for example, you read it months and days. So 10th of September or 9th of October might be significant. Maybe something happened on that day, or it's your birthday or something like that. If it's not, it's no big deal. It's just like, you know, a little extra thing. So for your message, we can sometimes fall. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go again. We can sometimes fall into existing and doing rather than truly living. We only know that this has happened when suddenly our life seems dry, depleted, filled with task, or it feels like we are stuck in a rut or habit that may have been comfortable but is becoming stiffing and suppressing. Isis, the mother of life, holds the ability to restore even the most numb, resistant, and difficult circumstances and people back into life. She calls to you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave, open your arms and receive. Why is this so synchronistic? This card is talking so all about being stuck in your own habits, even if they are not necessarily bad, but being stuck in your own habits and in the way you see life that was fulfilling for you at some point, but is now holding you back. Which was literally what I was saying. You are holding yourself back from trying this person, and your spirit and your guide won't let you. And apparently, the goddess Isis is not going to let you as well. They all want you. You don't have to go and have this relationship, but they all want you to give it a try. To be open and to give it a try. To be open enough for it to be a decision that you make of starting a relationship or not, from a honest and good point of view of knowing this person and knowing what you say no or yes to. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say it, but they are really set on that. And this is all coming fast. This is all coming before the end of the year. And I think that the process of you just like accepting to maybe give them a chance is going to take some time, and maybe it's gonna prolong to next year. But the meeting is going to be now. And I like how we have 6, 6, and we have 12 if we take off the zeros, because 6 and 6 equal 12. And so I'm feeling like maybe this opportunity is this person for growth, this opportunity for more for expanding even more for you, because you're already such a powerful being. This person is going to be, you know, like one of those final tests that your guys give you. And the result is going to be even more gift, even more talent, and harmonious expansion, fluidity, by trying, by being open to try. You're gonna expand even more. And I'm not even sure that's possible for you, but they are like, yep, they still can be even more powerful. I don't know what it is. Maybe next time, next reading, we have the High Priestess, Strength, and I don't know, what could we have? The Emperor. So that you have both perfect feminine and masculine energy of like perfection represent here. But yeah, they are going to bug you with it. It's like I'm already telling you this here and now, and you may be like, yeah, sure, we'll see. And then it's going to happen and you're going to be like, oh no. And then they are going to be like, yeah. And you're going to be like, oh no. I can see how it could be frustrating and annoying to have someone that you're not interested in, like you feel like you're not interested in, keep on popping up in your life. So yeah, good luck with that. Okay, pal, for you, this is going to be it for your reading. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I wish you a happy day or night whenever you are watching this. Good luck with, you know, all of this. But remember that you are an insanely powerful being as it is, and you are capable of dealing with this really, really easily. Just listen to your guides. You are so connected to them. Don't send them away just because it's not pleasing you. That's the vibe. Yeah, please take care of yourself. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. Feel free to tell me how this goes because I'm really, really invested now and really curious. And also, I wanted to add, your guys' energy is amazing, and it's such a powerful, calm, and strong energy that I want to stay in it for a little while because I love to feel that way and I don't always. So, yeah, please. My guys are like, what are you talking about? So yeah, anyway, because they want me to feel that way, I think, but all the time. Anyway, thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I hope I will get the chance to read for you again sometimes. Bye.